7 seconds. Bomb to be planted by Kerrigan. And FaZe, they might have been gifted this because he could have picked up 2 from that position. Instead, they back away. They hold toward A main. And Zippix is going to have to go absolutely big. They're just going to start it off against Guardian. It's not a foregone conclusion yet in the favor of FaZe. Keep in mind they have someone toward connector as well that can be certainly unwelcome. That's Olaf, if I'm not mistaken, it is. And he's down toward middle. Zippix knows that he's going to chase him. With the low HP, should easily take him down. Dupree swings, spots to Tetris, but they're running out of time. No kit, keep in mind, but enough to get on the defuse.
No one there for now. You can just see him hunting for some sort of intel here. Oh my goodness, what a...
Find his way back in with the smokes. He's still down, couldn't get anywhere. Beyond the entrance, as Kerrigan put him in his place, but Dupree turns it around, traded back. And immediately that allows for the retake to be far, far, far more tantalizing. They don't put Olaf's down toward middle. I think it's done now because how do they possibly flush Rain? Oh, good dink. And account for the fact that Olaf's there. Dupree, he's got it figured out. He's got it low, but he couldn't get the angle on.
This is all the issues.
It does.
Well, Glaive's got a kill here. Oh, does he? Guardian does recover somehow. This is a clean round, but Guardian goes down, and so will Olaf Meister. They should be able to trade out those kills, but still a little bit more expensive than we anticipated as Nico pushes a viable chance to cause some damage. Maybe not, though, if Nico could...
DLC that you're hearing behind us every now and then. Good timing for Glaive. Came out late to window and realized they were already in connector, so turned back immediately and smokes down. They've identified that from the Astralis side as well. Now, take it back. It's actually a decoy. I thought it was one decoy deep, one on top of the bomb. It's Nico that has to play this for Palace. He's got the angle for the bomb, and he's got the shot to Dupree. Knows he's alone. Knows he doesn't have to overcommit. He's still in a 1-on-2, and Nico goes back. It's armor for Dupree. The rest will have to wait. Remember, that reset came 4 rounds ago, so this will build up to the maximum loss bonus this time around. That's pretty striking from Nico. Guardian nearly got a double up, but somehow didn't hit either. Device, good positioning, great shot, can get the AK. This gives him a chance. Oh, he doesn't go for it. Thought he might, but elects to stay on the deagle. Perhaps should have thought otherwise. Nonetheless, Guardian with the shot on him brings it back to a 4-on-3 and bomb to be planted. I think now, Rain takes Dupree and Majestic to follow.
Hopping around 5 digits, apart from Kerrigan, who's going to have about 5k after this one. There it is. 7-1 confirmed.
Certainly is, and the aggressive stance will pay off. He got one. Watch out, it was Device, excuse me, that got it. I thought Dupree hit that shot. They fired simultaneously, apparently, because he does still make up for it, but it wasn't originally toward Palace. Great read from Olaf. Knew that he had access into the site. Stepped wide, knew the op was hanging out in shadow. It's recovered by Glaive, but only for a moment. Bombs down toward A main. The HP is the big factor in this. Astralis can certainly shut it out. Device takes his time to line up a shot on Kerrigan. And finally, they will get around back. It took the double up. It took
grenades as well. Is there any sort of aggressive play that's going to find in the round? Glaive tries his luck, but Rain hunting for Dupree. This could decide the round in itself. Dupree does survive somehow, and May just backstabbing from the apartment here. He's got 2 kills lined up. If he can find a shot,
oh, Guardian! That was so sick. You're right, he went quickly. He knew they were distracted. He knew he could get there, and Guardian somehow snaps that onto him. Oh. That could have been the round.
That should have been. Like, no other AWP is hitting that shot. The Guardian pulls out all the stops here, but it is the clutch minister coming out towards shore. He's got the kit, he's got HEs, flashbangs, but Kerrigan's got a great position here. This Guardian beats him to the punch, as usual. 3 kills on the board. Legend of the game. Continues to do good work in FaZe here as the coach, been there for a couple of years now. And
that would be a Carmack stat.
Yes, probably.
He'd be all over that.
That's going to be Magisk with the opening kill. Boosted up towards short. Nice start as well. Decent grenades. Glaive spots a couple, but needs to be very careful here. Device starting to hit.
Has it pre-scoped and ready to go towards CT. Flame's still down, but they're actually extinguished. Okay, so they're not dealing damage. Device fine. The graphic was certainly still there, but he...
As Kerrigan looks like he's out of luck here. Doing good damage towards Spawn, but surely he'll be taken down eventually. How is Guardian still in the fight here? They've got the 15-second mark at this point, throwing the bomb down, and that should be the round at this point. Surely no one gives Guardian an opportunity to. Let's see what they can do. Oh, wow.
That's some nades. Just a few. Rain, ooh, looks the wrong way. Glaive knows there's likely to be more, and he's not wrong. Olaf's going to hold this and get it. Majisk had no idea he was there. That brings it closer. Bomb can rotate back. It's going to go the underpass. They want to get it toward A. But that's a smart incendiary. Glaive identified that immediately. He can't repeat. He's low on HP. Guardian's going to run through it. That's going to put him down to 50. Dupree, I don't know if that's the right gun for right now. Not when you shoot like that, nor that. And it's going to be Zipex to at least catch them on distraction. But Olaf, smoking it off. Is he going to go long rotation? He just wants to check flank. I thought he might go back around to Palace. He couldn't definitely go mid. It's not planted for that.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty risque move, but he's still got the Molotov here. It's planted just on the outside of the boxes there, so we'll see whether he can make this work. Certainly well within his wheelhouse. Glaver's going to be low as well, holding firmly towards the A-round, waiting for any sort of challenges here. That is a fake defuse, as they'll be holding on at this point, but he's got the low HP player in front of him first. That should be enough. There's almost no chance Zipex can do this unless he had the smoke. Not going to happen. He'll get the frag, but certainly not the defuse there, and it will be Olaf Meister coming out on top. Astralis lose every...
Oh, baby.
Dear. That's an AK.
The AK, which is going to be an instant headshot. Watch this, Dupree. Oh. Dupree. Damn.
Oh, what?
Told you. Oh,
How has he done that?
I am from the future. That's unreal that he was able to slide out and hit that shot.
Just going to make sure they deny that plan at all costs. It's going to come down to the timings here. They're going to have to start making noise soon. Do not have the luxury of it on their side, but that's a great first kill. Oh my goodness, Guardian, you had to hit that one. All of a sudden, it's equal as a bomb will be planted, so he might not be able to win the round, but there's something there. Device.
So Zipex waiting to try and enter in from Palace with Rain still down below. Entrance from Dupree. Very good entrance from Dupree. Who was it that said, how can you beat Astralis when they have the best entry fragger in the world and the best clutcher?
Sounds like a Chad line.
It's either a Chad line or a Jason line.
Yeah. It's so difficult to just to break them down because they're so good at recovering in every single instance. As Olaf Meister looks to finish this one off. Gonna go for the knife. Oh, Guardian. Too quick. Olaf Meister looking
the nade. It'll catch Dupree. It'll put him on to 67. Damage early. That'll force Dupree to be dead accurate with the AK because he's now susceptible to an M4 headshot.
Ooh, that angle for Carrigan this tournament has been pretty wild with the AUG.
He's been unreal. Yeah, that's it. That's the key. The AUG has been so good for him, hasn't it?
Yeah. See him continuing to find the kills. It looks like the map is done. 5 versus 2. Zipex and Dupree with nothing to do here. Just going to hold up, and Carrigan mowing them down. Looks so comfortable with that weapon. What a first map from FaZe. I guess you could call them the underdog to this point. They've looked fantastic in this tournament so far, and they win the first map in a dramatic second round with the CZs. Come back to Horn phase here. AC Carrigan, good for one there, but that position's so compromised. Great utility usage there from the Danes using the Molotov to make things very uncomfortable. Towards middle though, not going to find much. There's no terrorists really waiting for it. Device does take a reasonable amount of damage, but these unarmored opponents should get mowed down by Dupree. Couple of kills, just the one actually for FaZe, but they're doing some damage here. Always going to be difficult to contain. Final frag should be coming in momentarily. Rain avoiding the HE, bouncing around, seeing if there's anything available to him. Oh, that's not bad at all. He could have another one here as well. Oh, it's so low. Not going to happen.
Put any more pressure on. Nico's called that because he repositioned, and now they've got a crossfire set up on this B site with 3 players. This could be a bit of an overstep by Astralis because now they walk in. No smokes down. Guardian's already there. Olaf just mows them.
To be honest, Zipex, he's going to be in that position, but that's a great shot. He'll be taken down by Nico, who's so good holding the A-bomb site. Only good for one, though.
Guardian will hold off on Moto. Still holding on to a rifle as well. Dupree catches Kerrigan, rotating back around Guardian.
Received, though. Oh, this second one could be fantastic as Kerrigan looks to mow them down. Org in hand. Great job so far. Needs to stay alive at this point. And he has got backup. That's really well done. Teamwork starting to come together here. Another clean one for FaZe there. They lost the first pick as well. Could have got really sketchy for them, but overall 7-6. Fully committed here from Astralis. In they go towards the quad. CT's to defend. It's Nico to find the first frag. He's been so good so far. Oh my god, he really is on form today. So many frags to his name in this first half, and that's going to be it. Guardian confirms the round. It's Magisk alone in round number 15. 4 kills to find, and surely has no sort of access point into this.
Kerrigan sneaking in the back way and doesn't.
And CT Glaive taking the initial damage as wallbangs start to be exchanged, and it will be 2 kills. Lovely stuff there from Astralis as they continue to find all the frags available to them. That's going to be a 5-on-2. Glaive, there was no need for him to be in this position. Olaf back to punish. Not going to happen. Definitely had the chance to at least get a kill back, but an awkward exchange will find him going down, and Guardian will be getting the same treatment. Plenty of money farmed up in that respect. His device, he'll get the first and drop down towards the boiler and middle. Just hits absolutely everything. What a menace.
Yeah, pretty solid stuff for Astralis to get on the board their first round and a half.
Down, surely he doesn't get the kill. And will be ready to go down, and Zipex only finds one, but there's Glaive from the Speedway out of position now. The only player in towards the B side, but somehow takes on Olaf.
Burns him. That was the Molotov that he threw before he went to Speedway.
How does that happen?
I don't understand how Olaf dies to that. I guess they were, yeah, you pointed at it time. They're just trying to get in the sight. Fair play from Glaive. He'll take out Nico. Olaf Meister still holding on with the AK-47, trying to find an angle to the back of the site. And smoke down device.
It's just more of the same from
It's
FaZe.
the time again as well.
Yeah, they look like they just don't know what to do in these sort of rounds. They don't know how to close the game out, so they're doing nothing and then executing with like the double digits. We'll start applying the pressure. You can see that like device isn't flashed, he's not smoked off. They've got 10 seconds. It's like, you know what, let's just go in one by one. And these are impressive shots, don't get me wrong. I hope these Molotovs are enough and they get some entries here. There's 3 CTs, I just don't see it working out unless Rain can find more of that. It goes to a 4-on-4, but Glaive has got Carrigan, absolutely so. Is the bomb planted? It is. And now it's up to Guardian, who's alive. He can actually do well in this position with the AWP.
This is on. This is their chance. Back to Banana. They want to check the flank, rightfully so. That flank's a little bit behind, though, so that might take them too much time. And the time that it's taken, Magisk could actually be overlooked because they now know there's 3 at the front of the site. They're not ready for this. Guardian's going down. Magisk might even get 2. Rain's got the corner, but as soon, oh, thank God he hit that shot. I was going to say, as soon as Rain's gone, Guardian's not in position to take that fight. So that alone, taking Magisk out of it, and the low HP, we've got 15 for FaZe finally.
Wow, it was so labored to get. But can they close it out here? FaZe have guaranteed overtime on the second map. Flashbang towards middle. Guardian gets himself in towards the underpass. Fast pace. This is better. This is what I want to see from this squad. They're looking weak on their default. Just get stuck in and use the AKs. Brute force towards the A site. Is this a moment when they close it out? Maybe not, as they get mowed down, and it's going to be a clean sweep.
And a reset.
Yeah.
This has overtime written all over it. Overtime, time over. It's 15 to 13.
Yeah, they don't force by here. They'll just eco for round number 30.
No choice. And they just get smashed.
They went for it, but to be fair, I'm fine with this. They at least were trying to change things up and say, well, the default's an absolute nightmare. Should we just rush A together with some set smokes? Obviously didn't work.
Indeed, it might. Nico gets position ready for smoke arch. Or, excuse me. Quad side. They went with speed and grace the last time they went around. With Nico getting 2, they want to go with speed again, but Magisk is already up inside of the apartments. Damage is massive already. Good trade, though, as that Rain will at least get 1, but Device has Olaf, and I am afraid we need extra innings. This will not be sorted in the first 30 rounds. Rain goes down, bomb dropped again, and Guardian knows the situation. Astralis have turned this on its head, much like they did against Liquid in the major, from a much larger deficit, to be fair. That was 8-7 at half. That was 13-2.
It seems like FaZe have got real 3 options on their T side. It's default, fast A rush like that one with the small execution, or default into B execution. They don't really seem to have a ton to fall back onto. We've seen that fast A a few times now, and it really hasn't found the success we're looking for. Hits the shot.
Rain waiting down below, off angle for Pit. Needs to be cautious of quad, that's why he doesn't stay to the right of the barrels. Molotov goes deep, he's fine. Nico's gonna get closer to support. Crossfire, found by Rain! Shut down to the bomb, and FaZe sweep overtime. It's 19-15, and they are through to the semifinals.
It looked so bleak towards the end of regulation. FaZe apparently dropping off, couldn't find the strategy to get them over the finish line.